What's up, everybody? This is Francis over here from PE Reviews, Playeressence.com. Welcome to another PE discussion. This one is the road to E3, where I'm going to be discussing what I feel Nintendo needs to do at E3 2014, what I feel that they will do at E3 2014, because let's face it, this is probably one of the most important E3s for Nintendo in a very long time. So I'm going to go over a few different things that I want to see them do. The first one that I'm going to be talking about is the Wii U OS. Now, this might be the biggest issue Nintendo has outside of games. The Wii U OS is definitely something that they need to improve, and I have a list of things that I think that they'll be adding and what I hope that they add. Now, the one thing people seem to have a problem with, and I also have a problem with too, is the friends list. Now, the friends list on the Wii U, it's a separate app, so it has to load up, which is fine, that's not a problem. But then the Miiverse is kind of separate from the Friends app, and I think that there has to be a way for them to integrate that quicker, to where you can quickly message somebody from your friends list without having to go into the Miiverse and boot up that app. Maybe you can quickly do it from the gamepad screen. There has to be something that breaks that difference between the two, because it's like two separate things, and it should really be integrated into one straight from the War Plaza or straight from your friends list. You shouldn't have to actually go into Miiverse and do that. So I think that's probably one of the biggest things that I can see Nintendo doing at this year's E3 is basically rebranding the Wii U OS and rebranding the console as a whole, because there's a lot of negative, a lot of negative press out there as far as the Wii U OS and as far as what it can do. And we all know what the Wii U OS can do. We all know what the Wii U system can do. It's a much more capable system than Nintendo's, led to believe in what people are saying. It can do a lot more. So I think that's the first thing, is tying up that friends list. And then when you do that, that will make social games like Call of Duty, and games like Mass Effect 3 and games with online multiplayer, that will make it more appealing, because you'll have better options to reach your friends and to play with your friends and to communicate with your friends. That's the biggest problem with the Wii U OS right now. You just really can't communicate with your friends as fast or as efficiently as you want to. Even being able to go into a chat, you have to do video chat and you have to stay in there. You can't do something else, and it's a whole separate app from the friends list and from Miiverse, and you can't access it from Miiverse or from your friends list to be able to talk to your friends. So that's the one thing they need to really integrate the experience as far as socially goes. And if they integrate the experience on the Wii U, then you're going to see that more third parties might want to take advantage of the system. That's not a definite, but I'm just saying it would help, especially for games like Call of Duty, where it's heavily reliant on social. Like, you see somebody playing, you can't join them straight from your friends list. You have to message them from Miiverse, back out, go into the game. I mean, it can get complicated for some people. Some people just want a really quick experience. So I think Nintendo is going to tie that up at this year's E3. So we're going to go ahead and X that one off the list here. So the next thing that I feel that could happen, but I don't know if it will be, is adding premium features and options. Now, at this point with the Xbox 360, with the Xbox One, with the PS4, they all make you pay for online, and it seems like nobody cares that they have to pay for online. It's optional. You get the option to do it or not. Now, I don't want Nintendo to add that you have to pay for online multiplayer, because I don't think I should have to pay for online multiplayer, but there's a lot of people who want premium features and are willing to pay for that. And who is Nintendo to not offer services to somebody who wants to give them, your money for that? So stuff like cross game chat, which is a premium service on other systems. So cross game chat, and I think it's actually free on the Xbox 360 cross game chat. It's party chat that you have to pay for, and I'm not sure as far as PS4 goes for party chat, but I know for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, party chat is a premium feature. So adding stuff like party chat, cross game chat could be free. A join game feature for, like I talked about with the friends list, stuff like that. Better app management and an integration. So just being able to access your apps quicker, being able to have the layout a little bit smoother, kind of integrating some apps together, like the voice chat, the Miiverse, and the friends list should all be one good app. Adding folders like the 3DS has, certain things like that can really streamline the system, and I think that Nintendo is going to look into that. Now, I don't think they should all fall into the premium category. I'm not saying that we should all have to pay for that, but I think adding some of those features, the premium features like the party chat, and stuff like that is going to go a long way into changing the image of the system. And for those who want that, and for those who want a really social experience and be able to access that stuff quickly, they can get that and they can pay for it. And hey, it'll make Nintendo more revenue, so that's good for Nintendo. So we're going to go ahead and axe that one off the list too here. So the next thing that I want to talk about, and I'm going to spend just a little bit of time on it because I've already discussed this a lot, is an achievement system for the Wii U. Now, this is something that I really feel that is needed. I don't think Nintendo's going to do this at E3, but I would really like to do this because at this point, all of the systems haven't achieved, all of the other next generation systems, even last generation systems, have some sort of achievement system that ties you to that system, that builds loyalty. You want to keep playing games because you're earning those rewards and you're seeing your friends and seeing what they're doing and comparing and contrasting. It's a whole nother social element. Whether you love it or you hate it, it's something that is done, and I think it's something that Nintendo really needs to add at this year's E3. But don't copy and paste. Don't just say, hey, okay, this is an achievement system, we're going to add something exactly like it. Nintendo needs to put their own unique spin. How about this, guys? Now, I've talked about some of the other things, but how about this? Like, you have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, for instance. Let's say you unlock all of the pictures or the galleries. How about you can use those pictures in Miiverse, and your friends can see what pictures that you have. Let's say you can use them as your background, or let's say you unlock tracks that you can download and play in the background music on the Wara Plaza. They should make it interactive, make it to where it transfers over and it's actually to where you can use it on Miiverse and to where you can use it on things and you can see what other people have done as well, and maybe listen to the different music or the different pictures that they've unlocked. So they can make it a lot more integrated, a lot more visceral more. It's not just like, okay, well, here's an achievement, okay, blah, blah, blah. They can make it to where it's fun and it's interactive and to where you can see what your friends are doing. And that can be a whole nother aspect of the Wii U that draws people in, especially if you have a lot of cool games like Super Mario 3D World, like the Wonderful 101. Imagine that instead of like the Wonderful 101 in the background. You unlock different music and you can maybe listen to your friends and stuff like that. There's all sorts of ideas that Nintendo can do, and the system is capable of doing this. That's the one thing that I want everybody to stress. These aren't things that the system isn't capable of doing, and Nintendo at this point needs to really think about what they need to do to draw in not only the other crowd, to get people to buy the system, but also drawing in people Nintendo fans who are just still like, I don't know so far, because of all the bad press, or maybe they're waiting for another price drop, or whatever the case may be. Adding these type of things, trust me, will improve this system, will improve the appeal of the system, because the games, as far as games go, Nintendo already has a staple of great games like Rayman Legends, Super Mario 3D World, and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and some of the third-party stuff on there is pretty good, like Deus Ex Human Revolution, Zombie U. There's a lot of good stuff on the system. It's just a matter of Nintendo doing some other things and kind of bringing things up to speed. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the last thing here for the Wii U OS, and that's just Miiverse. I think Miiverse needs to continue to evolve. It needs to truly evolve into a social hub. Now, this can, of course, provide a lot of security and problems, but definitely adding YouTube to where verified users, maybe trusted users that Nintendo has monitored and seen that haven't been banned or anything like that, or haven't gotten comments deleted, they'll be able to upload their own YouTube videos or put their own YouTube stuff on there as well. That could be really cool, just kind of create more of a social atmosphere for people, maybe different groups or communities. As far as content creators go. Now, this is something that's, like I said, it's a big risk, and I doubt Nintendo would do it. Not only that, but it brings a huge load as far as traffic or bandwidth. That's extra data. That's the stability of Miiverse might not be too good. But it would be nice to see some type of external links, like I said, of trusted people who aren't there to troll and things like that. So that's something I don't think Nintendo will do, but at the same time, I would hope they would do, especially for somebody like me who isn't going to do types of videos that would troll or stuff like that to Miiverse members, and just basically to serve my community that I also have and stuff like that. So in my opinion, I think it'd be a good idea. What do you guys think? That pretty much done as far as the Wii U OS here. Let me know in the comment section below. What are you guys' hopes or you guys' dreams, or what you guys actually feel Nintendo is going to do at this year's E3? Because we all know it's a big one for Nintendo. definitely let us know. Make sure you check out the description below. In the description, you'll be able to check out our Facebook, our Twitter, Playeressence. We're on everything. Google Plus page, we've got all of that, plus the main website, Playeressence.com. Remember, subscribe if you're someone new. I upload videos pretty much every single day, and there's plenty more to come on the road to E3. And make sure you check out Playeressence.com for all your news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks. We got plenty of good stuff from around the internet. All right, once again, this is Francis, and we will see you next time for the next Road to E3. Peace.